guys, welcome back to my channel. So here's an update on Liqfinity. So if you're actually on Liqfinity, I want to share with you guys an update on this airdrop. Okay, now remember that we actually borrow from this airdrop, right? What we have to do is just to borrow and then provide liquidity, right? Now I want you guys to see something. First of all, let's go to the leaderboard and check something. Now what is giving you points here is actually the amount of loans and the amount of liquidity that is actually earning you more points. Okay, and also your referrals are earning you points, of course, that one aside. But the amount your referral is giving you points is not as much as the amount of borrow and the liquidity points you are actually making. I don't know if you understand. Now let me give you an example. Now if we go to borrow, on our last video, we actually started it together, right? It wasn't like maybe I was doing it before uploading it for you guys, like before sharing it to you guys. So now this is it. This is what I'm trying to say. Now for instance, let's say I want to borrow from Ethereum. Now here you will see that I actually have the available balance for 2,876 USDT worth of Ethereum, right? Now I'm not going to say I want to borrow 0.2. No, because that will not increase my point. Now let us go and check my point again on the leaderboard. I have 329,428, right? Now let's say 9,428. Now let's go back to borrow, and then let's go back to the Ethereum. Now I'm going to borrow the sum of 1,200. Now because they indicated it like the amount of points actually determines the amount of loans and the amount of liquidity you actually provide. Now you can see here. So now let's go back to the leaderboard, and then it will refresh. It will refresh later. You will see it when it refreshes. Now let's go back again and see on borrow. Now we've borrowed from Ethereum. Now let's check from BTC. Now I'm going to borrow the sum of 10,000 BTC. USDT worth of BTC. Now after that, okay, we are currently on my borrow, right? Now let's check. And if you want to pay back, if you want to repay, make sure you're clicking on maximum. It might not go because I used it to add on your liquidity. Now the amount you are borrowing, what you are borrowing, you will see the total of amount you are borrowing here, right? Now what you borrowed here is what you are going to use to provide liquidity. Okay, now you can see that I have a total lock of liquidity USDT 51,000 plus USDT. Now I'm going to unlock 75% of this. Okay, so when I unlock 75% of this, let this one read. Then I'm going to unlock another amount. Okay, now let's check if the leaderboard has counted. Not yet. It's still, I think it's still loading or something like that. Now I want you to read something here. Now they said, for the loan, borrow USDT and earn points your way. Get 0.05 points per dollar borrowed upfront, $1 of the borrowed amount in points every hour. Now this is calculated every hour. And also I want to share with you guys something. The more you hold, I'm coming. Let's keep quiet on that first. Now they said, e.g., you borrowed $1,000, you will be getting 50 points plus 10 points. That is 60 points, but you'll be getting 10 points every hour. That is like 1% of what you borrowed. Now, if you borrow $10,000, you'll be getting the sum of $100 every hour. Points, which will be read at your point. Now, for your liquidity, they said get 0.075 points per dollar locked up front. Now, 50% more than loan. and 2% of the locked amount in the point every hour. You understand what I'm saying now? Now they said point refresh hourly, lock, unlock, or hold to earn your way. Now, I'm going to let you guys know something. The more you hold on your borrow and the more you own on your hold on your liquidity, increase your points. Now, I actually held, let me see if it's able to show here. I don't know if the date is going to reflect here. Let's see. Okay, so I actually just unlocked, oh sorry, I actually just unlocked 1 2 3 4. Now let's see, and I borrowed this one around, see, January 26. I borrowed this one around January 25. You can see all these ones were around January, and then I just actually paid them back today, which actually increased my point here. It increased my point here. So what about your referrals? They said get 100 points per referral plus 0.0003, sorry, excuse me, 0.0003% of their loans and locked liquidity in points every hour. Yes, that's why I said your referral point is not as much as uh what you're actually working for. Points refresh hourly. More active referrals mean more reward for you. So the more the more active your referrals are, the more earnings you get from them. So I don't know if it's up to 1 hour yet, because it's going to be reading every 1 hour. So let's see, we borrowed lots, some amounts. Okay, we borrowed, let me see, 222444. So we borrowed some amount here. Okay, this one is 10,000. You can see them. This one is 10,000. This one is 1 2. This one is 3,000. And which one is, I don't know how many. Okay, and then this one is 8. So now obviously I'll be getting 100 points from here every 1 hour. I'll be getting 12 here every 1 hour. I'll be getting 3 here, no, 30 here every 1 hour, and I'll be getting 8 here every 1 hour. So if you calculate all of this together, you'll be getting enough points, guys. You'll be getting enough points. So like I said, the more you borrow, the more, don't go and borrow 0.20. Even if you have, okay, let me give you an example also. Here I can no, I don't want this one. I want someone, wait, let me see, I think it's this one. You see this 33, I can increase it to 20 because I want something huge. You understand? Now my total borrowed is what? Is 90. Now let's go back to liquidity, because we need to add our liquidity. So now, how many do we have? I'm going to be adding 68,000 for liquidity, and that 68,000 I should be getting at least 680, right? Is it 680? That's times 2. That's 1,000 plus I'll be getting from that. You understand? So my locked liquidity is 80,000. Guys, that's 20% of 80,000. Do you realize how much that point is you're getting per hour? So that is how this one works. Okay, so increase your earnings, increase what you're borrowing, increase your provided liquidity. So I don't want this video to be too long because of the point, because I want to show you exactly how it works. And probably maybe I'm going to pause the video so that we're going to see this later. Guys, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? From 329, right? From 329 to 337. Okay, you see what I'm saying, right? You see what I'm talking about? So the more you hold, the more you borrow, and the more you add to your liquidity, the more you're earning from it. Okay, now let me see this. They said point N for higher amount and longer duration earn more. You see what I'm saying? Huh? See what I'm saying? Liquidity. This is the amount we have earned from liquidity. Yes. So that will be all for now. That's just the update I would like to quickly share with you guys, because I don't want you guys to miss this opportunity. So I had to quickly share with you guys on how to earn more from this particular. Okay, so that will be all, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Love you all. Bye.